Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I want to go to the farmer's market and get some fruit and some vegetables for the week. You know, now that the holidays are over, we're just kind of setting new routines and cutting out some things. We finally made our way through all of the candy kind of that was left over from the holidays because we hosted here. And then I brought some back. My mom sent me home with some. So we finally made it through everything. So we need to move on from that. I was looking at some recipes that I could make on TikTok last night, and I need just some vegetables and fruits and things. So we're gonna go to the farmer's market. I have this tote that my mom got me. I don't know if it's quite big enough for the farmer's market. I don't know quite how much I'll be able to put in it. So I'm gonna grab a tote from upstairs. I think this size might be better. After, I wanna come back and I want to look for some pregnancy yoga workouts and stuff. I really want to move my body more than just walking because Romeo and I try and walk 4 times a week in the neighborhood, if not more. I mean, with that, I think I should do it every day, but if I can walk 4 days a week and then do some movement yoga or something on my mat. I just wanted to find something different to do than taking the same path or different paths of walking every day. So I want to come back and do that. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. Obviously the ones that are safe and healthy and moving and stretching all the right things. I feel like that's something I should start working on. And then I want to come back and start organizing things into our new storage. I didn't do much yesterday, so I need to get my body moving. Let's go. I've gotten all of my veggies and most of my fruit. I just need strawberries and blueberries. And I want to get some flowers. Oh my gosh, my bag was getting so heavy. I'm such a freak about not taking plastic bags. I don't want them. But it's hard to carry, so at one of the fruit places I had to use one of their display baskets just to carry my fruit to the pay part. I got a bunch of veggies, but they were out of all strawberries and blueberries. I feel it's the first thing to go, so in the mornings it's better, earlier the better. It's okay, I tried. I don't even know if they're in season. Maybe they didn't have any a lot to begin with. I totally just pulled over because I had an alarm set on my phone for a girl in Portugal that makes these hand-painted mugs, coffee mugs. And they're so cute. I saw them in a YouTube video and I screenshotted it and I Google lensed it and I figured out the brand and I found it, and she was completely sold out, but she was having a restock today at 1 p.m. So I pulled over. 2 minutes before, I was refreshing, and it was 1:02 and it went live, and then I had them in my cart, and one of them, the strawberry one, sold out. I was so sad, but I did get the bow one, which I'm really excited about, but they're coming from Portugal, so I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but they're handmade, and they're so cute. I'll put in a picture of it. I was sad the strawberry one wasn't available though, because it was bigger. It was a 350 milliliters, so it was more 11 or 12 ounces, and the smaller one was more like 7 ounces. So I hope my coffee, my Nespresso coffee, still fits and it's fine. Anyways, okay, now we're really going home. We did it. Got some things. A little haul. I got some flowers. This is the only plastic that I got because it was dripping water everywhere. But I thought they were really pretty. I'm in very much of a wild flower look. That's what I'm like gravitating towards lately, even like what I'm looking for. So like, I thought these were really pretty. They just look kind of wild, like I just picked them from the garden. Even though our garden has no flower. Well, no, I take it back. We don't have any roses. The roses have officially went to sleep for the season, but my camellias are starting to come in. I'll show you later. Garlic and cheese fresh bread, 2 heads of broccoli. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning them. 2 sweet potatoes, spinach, kale, a pound of Persian cucumbers. I've been obsessed with Persian cucumbers. I always used to buy regular cucumbers and I was never a cucumber fan. I didn't really like them. But something about Persian cucumbers I love. Romeo makes a salad with like red onion and some vinegar, vinaigrette, something like it's really good. I don't know what these are, but I tried them and they were really good. Like a blood orange, I think. Fiji apples, really good. I like Fiji because they're still tart. Like it's halfway between a Granny Smith apple, a green apple, and a red apple. I like its tartness. 6 avocados, 3 of each kind. He said 1 is more smoky, and I got 1 that was good now, so I'm gonna make some breakfast with it. Didn't even know that they had different types of like avocados. That makes sense. You can kind of tell the difference between them. So I'm excited. He said that these would be ripe in like 2 to 3 days or so. This is the best almond butter. Groundstone almond butter with cinnamon. Rowan and I love this, and we've been out for a while because we haven't made it to the farmer's market. And normally we get an apricot. They didn't have any of the apricot, but they had this peach with cinnamon and brown sugar. And that is our haul. I'm gonna go ahead and wash all of the fruits and vegetables and make some breakfast and kind of like meal prep the ingredients. I have this stuff that I got at like Thrive Market. It's a fruit and veggie wash. So I put this on there for 2 minutes and then it cleans out all of the dirt and soil and, you know, any bacteria that's on the fruit and vegetables, and it just preps them so that they're ready to go once they're in the fridge. Okay, so I just went through the entire house and garage, every closet, every one of them, to try and find my yoga mats. I haven't done anything with a mat since we moved, or even probably before then, honestly. No idea where they could be. And I have 2 of them. They weren't very expensive. I mean, I got them at like TJ Maxx or something, but one of them's really good because it's like super thick. And I really liked it because we always have like super hard floors and stuff. Now, I'd like to say that that's not discouraging me from doing like a little 30-minute yoga thing, but it totally is. Now that I walked around the farmer's market, now I walked all over the house, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, up and down, I'm kind of tired. So like, maybe I'll just go for a walk later with Kinsley and that will suffice. But definitely let me know if there's any workout videos that if you guys have been pregnant, or ones that you did maybe that you found online or on YouTube that I can follow. I'm not looking to pay for anything or go anywhere. I just want to like do something like easy at home that just move my body and stretch. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna clean up. It kind of looks like a bomb went off in here. I'm gonna clean up for a little bit and then we'll start doing some organization upstairs. In the last vlog, you guys saw me put together the cabinets. The design started to change based on space and how big I felt the cabinets felt in the space, and it's gonna offer us tons more storage, but I still have like more drawers and things to put in it. And then I want to start organizing everything from the future nursery into that cabinet, because I'm going to have 2 of them and then Romeo's going to have 2. So we're going to have like enough for both of us. So I'm really excited about it. already got one cabinet finished because I wanted to prioritize Romeo's shelving in this one. So that one's all done, and he actually liked the baskets, like the wire baskets, more than the drawers themselves. I think maybe he could see in them better. So I kind of changed the design a little bit. I just worked on this one last night, and I got one of the doors on. I actually really like this cabinet. I mean, I know it's the IKEA material and stuff, like the particle board, but I think it's really nice. And if we find some like really pretty handles, you know what I'm thinking? They're not open today, but maybe this week I want to go to that vintage hardware store, the reclaimed hardware that I found our kitchen knobs at, and see if they have anything long. Like I'm thinking like pretty and long and like brass, or even like a bronze, like a dark bronze black color. Or what would also be really pretty on this is the same handles, the brass handles, solid brass handles that I did on the cottage refrigerator. They're so pretty. Like having that, I don't know. I think the direction that we'll eventually take this is like definitely a combination of brass and black accents. So I think both would work really. I think right now black would work better, but the direction we're going, I just thought that would be really pretty. And I like that they don't put the holes already so that you can do whatever handle you want, you know, so we'll have to drill that in. But okay, I have solid drawers for me in these two cabinets. Look like this. They're just made out of the same material. I thought about, I was like, oh, I could put handles on these too, but I don't think that there's enough space inside the cabinet once the door closes to actually have. What I think I'm gonna do is leave a space at the bottom that's on the kind of like taller side so that I could stock my candles for like giveaways and things, photo shoots and stuff, because they're so heavy that I don't want to put them on a shelf and add a lot more weight up high. I think if I just stack them on the bottom, it'll really work. And then do 3 drawers and then all the rest shelves. And then we'll start to organize some stuff inside here. Nice. Yeah, there's definitely no room for a handle. Nice. Look how nice. Okay, this looks really good. I'll have 6 drawers. Then I think I want to do the shelves as I go, maximizing the space. So I'm not losing any dead space from like shorter things that I'm going to be putting on a shelf. Like I know like my cameras, you know, they're not very tall, but I need a proper place for them to sit. So I don't need a ton, you know, of space. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do it as I go. So I know definitely I have like a drawer for all of my like taper candles and like candle equipment. Do a lot with candles, so I know for sure I'm gonna need that. I know for sure I have just like some like development stuff, like business stuff that I need to put places. Let me get my cameras going. I feel like that I definitely need a place for that. I'll make this side more like tools and equipment and things like that. It's just such a mess. It's kind of crazy how messy it actually is. Usually when I'm filming and stuff, my cameras are kind of hanging out all over the house. And I think it's inevitable with some of them that I use all the time, but for other ones, I like them to all be in the same spot. Like this is a disaster. Like this is like my main camera. And then I have, you know, with backup, I've upgraded like throughout the years of being on YouTube. So I have other cameras that they still work. They're just not quite as high quality. So I don't use them as much. Like my 80D. Got lenses and mics and things. This is like my wide lens. I take this equipment and this camera stuff very seriously. I really like high quality stuff. I also totally have an issue with saving boxes for things. Like lighting, and I even have this film camera my mom got me from a thrift store. And I would love, oh, it's a Canon too. I would love to finish the roll so I can get it developed because I actually don't know what I took on it. It's a Canon T70.
$173 worth, 150. A 15 by 14 is $225. Well,
so we have these leftover clear containers from when we bought a big box from Costco for our refrigerator, and we didn't need them all, obviously. They fit perfectly, and I need one for like cords, you know, like maybe one for, I have more, so one for cords and one for like batteries, and maybe I could even put like this stuff. I just kind of like, let's see. Okay, I have these bamboo dividers that worked really well in the other cabinets for my candles, like my taper candles, just to keep them from like rolling around. Instead of using one of the clear containers, I think that this will optimize the space. So I'm gonna bring all the candles and start putting them in here. Putting all the Christmas ones towards the back, because I won't use those again anytime soon. All the scent development to create the perfect candles. Oh yes, they fit 3 across. Maybe not. Yes. This is making me very happy. These things are coming in so handy. Amazing. And then vessel colors. This is a pretty color. Thank you cards. Everything fits so perfect. Did it. Well, now we can't really open the doors all that well because we don't have handles yet. So definitely the first thing I'm going to do next week is get the handles, go on a hunt for some. For now, we just have to open them from the bottom. But good news is that there is a lot of space. This gave us so much space for things that I did not have a place for. I didn't have a home for. I didn't know what I was going to do with. So it's working. I also have 2 more shelves that I need to put up here and so much more space. Like I have 2 empty drawers. I think I want to put like office supplies here along with my equipment. Like this is all camera equipment here, like lighting and mics and cameras and things. And then this side is pretty much all like development and work stuff, like for the candle line. Everything fit. I got everything out of the drawers over there work-wise. So now all that's left in the other room is decor. And I didn't want to start with that stuff because I didn't know if I was actually going to be able to put that much in here. I didn't know. So now that I do know that I have plenty of space, I want to make sure I go through all of the more important things first, like in this room too, and organize all of that stuff first. And then everything that's left, I'm going to like organize some of my decor pieces that I use like for each season. Instead of putting it in the garage, like maybe like vases and candle holders and books. Probably not all of the art because I don't think that I need to put it in here, but I might prioritize that into the hall. We have a hallway closet that Romeo doesn't really use. That was our kind of other option besides building this cabinetry, but this is so good. Like, I've got all the candles in here. I just need to go through the rest of it really and make sense of everything. Just got a little bit ready. I was like, it's only like 5. But I'm actually going to the movies with my niece tonight. So I'm really excited. Maybe my niece is, if they can both make it, but one for sure. And I wanted to go see that Sydney Sweeney movie. What was it called? Anyone But Me? Anyone But Me? Anyone But You? Something like that. I'll figure it out when I get the tickets in a second. But I really wanted to go see that movie. And Romeo wasn't really interested in it. He was like, okay. Although he will watch any movie. Like, truly, we're like very big movie people. But he was like, okay, like we'll go watch it. But I figured we would like it. My nieces and I would like it better than he would. So, or maybe he'll miss out. I'm gonna drive and pick them up and go to the movies around their house. But I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us today. A cozy reset Sunday. Yes, I will see you guys again this Sunday. Actually, for my first video, I'm actually gonna film it in a couple of days. This Sunday, getting back into the groove on my other channel. Obviously still working, like we did some organization today. So slowly but surely we're gonna get to a place where we can start the actual nursery. So that's gonna be the first kind of makeover on my other channel. So stay tuned for all of the things that I've been gathering and collecting. And I know that there's some flea markets coming up that I really want to go to try and find some really special pieces for the nursery, even though there's not like a ton of wall space or a ton of counter space, and it's really going to be occupied by baby things. But I want to find a few special decor pieces to really bring my vision to life. So stay tuned. I will see you guys in a few days over on my other channel, and again next week for more vlogs. You say bye, Kinsley? I know, I wish I could have brought you to the farmer's market too, but they said no dogs. I tried the very first time we went to the farmer's market, I brought her and it literally had a sign and I was like, wow, I did not know this one didn't allow dogs. Who wouldn't allow this face? Who would not allow you to go? What makes them think they're better than you?